Let's do a Urupocha-chan haul. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, my name is Lize and I am a Disney plush collector from the UK. So happy Friday, I hope you've all had a great week. It's been a long time since I've done a non-vlog Friday with you. I feel like it was maybe the beginning of June when I last did a normal plush sit down video with you on a Friday. But I've got some really exciting plush to share with you today. It's going to be a Urupocha-chan haul and it's all of the plushes that I've bought since my original video on what Urupocha-chan are, and if you didn't see that video I will leave it in the description. So these are the two drops that we had in July. I cannot work out for the life of me what this release schedule is because we got some in June, which is what I did the original video on, and then we got two drops in July, and I'm filming this right at the start of August when we haven't heard whether there's going to be any at the start of August. So will we have another two drops in August? I don't know, but I'm showing you the July ones today. The first drop I actually saw when I was in London, and if you didn't see my July vlog I will leave a card up above. I bought 3 of them when I was in the Disney store and saw them because they weren't out yet, and I think they came out on the Thursday afterwards, and that's another weird thing, they come out on a Thursday. We don't normally have drops on a Thursday in the UK, but we do now, and they're kind of surprises because they don't really tell us when they're coming, but they do in the US. So I often check the US's new arrivals page because if you scroll right down there's a coming soon, and typically the day they get the Urupocha-chan we get them as well. So I got 3 of them then, and then I regretted not getting one, but I really didn't want to pay for postage just for one, because if you've been on the UK Disney Store website, you've probably noticed that if you spend under £20, you have to pay more postage. It's £5.99 under £20, £3.99 over £20, and free over £50. So I actually waited until the second drop of Urupocha-chan, bought the 4 plus the one that I didn't get from the drop before, and then I got free delivery. So it all worked out. So there's currently just 2 of the Urupocha-chan that we got in the UK that I've opted not to get, and that is Angel and Daisy Duck from the first release. I don't want to be completist, I cannot afford to be completist, and they're just characters that I don't really collect, so that's why I didn't get them. But let's start with the first drop, which didn't get an unboxing short because obviously I saw them in person. So they were the ones I was anticipating the most because one of my favourite characters is Goofy. I'm wearing a Goofy movie t-shirt for this video. So they released Goofy, who's absolutely adorable. He's got his little tiny felt green hat on. It's got a screen printed black band around it, and then he's got his orange shirt and his blue bottoms, and he's just so adorable. His face is a little long and awkward, but I love Goofy. It doesn't matter how you put Goofy, I love him, so I had to pick him up. And he's got some little tufts of hair by his hat as well, and randomly a bump on the back of his head. I don't get why, but we've got it anyway. I should also say that I've left these on for the video so you can see how it arrives. They've got 4 tush tags and 2 paper tags, but I do take them all off, as in I rip the paper tags off and I cut the tush tags off because they're mine. They're my collection. I've spent my money on them. If I want to take the tush tags off, I can do. And they just sit so much nicer on my shelf without the tush tags. But I need to find somewhere else for them to live now that I've got so many of them. And then I normally don't buy Chip and Dale, do I? Because I'm a little bit like, oh, they both look exactly the same. Why would I spend double the amount of money on them? But they do look a little bit different. So I've got Chip, who's a darker brown, and you know it's Chip because he's got a brown nose and he's got the little stripe down his back. And then you've got Dale, who's like almost a gingery brown. He's absolutely adorable, and he's got a red nose and he's got the stripe down his back as well, and I think they look really cute together. They're not identical, which is why I've gotten both of them. And if you're wondering, I will typically get Chip if I'm just getting one of them. So they were all £10, that is the price for them. So I got these in London on the 5th of July, and then they released on the 10th of July, and I left one behind because I don't typically collect that character. But the more I thought about it, the more I really wanted him. So I got these with the second release, which was on the 24th of July. So I got Pluto. So he's very plain. He's yellow all over with brown ears and a green collar, and he's got a little brown tail, and he's really cute. I don't know why I left him behind. Don't ask me why I left him behind, but I've got him now, and that's what matters, isn't it? And then I knew to expect these because, like I said, I'd looked on the US website. So I check the website every day anyway, but I was expecting these on the 24th of July. So they released the Winnie the Pooh series. So I got Winnie the Pooh, who's yellow all over with a red t-shirt. And by the way, these clothes aren't actual clothes. It's just screen printing their fur. And then I got Piglet. I wouldn't normally go for Piglet, but they've done him really, really cute, so I had to. And then I got Tigger. I might have to get another because my dad's seen him and he says when he next looks after my house when I go away, he's gonna come in and steal him. So I think I'm gonna have to get a Tigger for my dad. He's only £10. I don't normally double up things, but I'll make an exception for my dad. And he's got this little tail that isn't the same material as the rest. It's really strange, but note to self, next time I put an order in, I need to get my dad a Tigger. And then finally, Eeyore. He's this beautiful like lilac purple with a very pale blue belly, and he's got the brown mane and a little tiny tail. It's not held on by Velcro. I do prefer it when they do that, but he's just really, really beautiful anyway. So those are the Urupocha-chan that they released in July. I am filming this at the beginning of August for it to go up at the beginning of September. So if I get any more Urupocha-chan with enough time to film the video and pop it in, I'll show you. But if not, I'm going to have to show you in another video because, like I said, there's been no talk of a beginning of August release, so there might only be an end of August release, and depending on when they release it, we've got a bank holiday in the UK. I might not be able to film it and edit it and pop it in here before the video goes up. But these are the July ones. I'm really hoping we get things like the Tangled set, the Beauty and the Beast set. I feel like they've done Aristocats before for Cat Day, but I'll probably have to wait until next year's Cat Day for those. But I just absolutely adore these plushes. I love collecting them. I did say this in my initial video introducing them, that I had been really tempted to just buy some from Bello Shop HK months ago to do a video on them because I never thought they'd come to the UK and the US, but they have. But I just wish they would tell us a schedule because it's not the first Thursday in the month. I think it's the second, and I don't know whether it's the last Thursday in the month. It might be, but that's really weird because there's exactly 2 weeks between those two July releases, but they're not bi-weekly. So I don't understand it, but I'm really, really happy we've got them. But thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it and comment down below which one was your favourite. I will be back on Tuesday for another plush haul, so I hope you all join me then. Have a great weekend and I'll speak to you Tuesday. Bye friends!